friends, and welcome to another episode of Chair Interval Training. This class is brought to you by Community Access Yellow Springs, the Yellow Springs Senior Center, and me, Lynn Hardman. I just happen to be a Silver Sneakers Flex instructor, but you don't need silver sneakers to benefit from this chair interval training. So you will need a chair, a sturdy chair, and a ball and an exercise band all this month. We're going to use those two tools. If you don't happen to have one, they're pretty inexpensive. Dollar stores have the rubber balls, 7 to 10 inch diameter is good. And if you still don't have a rubber band, or you happen to have worked so hard with yours that you broke it, give me a call and I'll hook you up with another one. Hey, and all this month it's breast cancer awareness. So think pink and do your self-exam or mammogram and stay strong and healthy. That's what we're about to do. But before you do this exercise program or any other exercise program, consult your physician. And if you ever feel out of breath, dizzy, or out of balance, just return or remain in your chair. Only you know how you're feeling, so I'm counting on you to keep track of your intensity and your needs. And one of the things our body needs every day, often, is water. So have some water in a secure container nearby, preferably tucked under your chair. And let's get started with a little warm-up. Gosh, time flies, doesn't it? All right, let me see. I had it all queued up. We're going to start with a little standing and then a little seated, and we'll be doing intervals, hence the name of this class. So today I brought a disco mix for you. I hope you like the music, but I change it frequently, as you know. So one of the things that we need for a safe, effective workout where the benefits outweigh the risks is to stay near our chair so we can use it as a balance check. It'll be our station for our strength work as well. So if you're comfortable on your feet, just start marching in place. Check your area. You want to have a free, clutter-free, nothing to trip, slip, or fall on area. And good lighting helps because it's easier to see, and that, of course, makes it a safer environment. All right, let's see. Let's march our feet out a little wider. Make sure you can touch your chair. And then just rock from side to side. Draw your shoulders up towards your ears. Maybe roll them back. We always start with a very similar warm-up. I change it now and then. But it's always a good idea to warm up gradually, and if anything hurts, please listen and trust your body and just substitute the last thing that didn't hurt or make the motion smaller. Let's go back to that march. Posture check. Are your ears stacked on top of your shoulders over your hips, whether you're seated or standing? Elongating your torso makes your movements easier and your breathing easier. So inhale, ideally through your nose, and exhale. And then just repeat. Explore your safe, comfortable range of motion with your arms today. You never have to jump, as the Pointer Sisters or this cover band says. But we will be trying to get our heart rate up with some low impact aerobic activity today. And I wanted to preview some of those patterns while we're getting our warm up. I'm going to step in front of my chair, but you please stay near yours, behind it ideally, as we do this super familiar pattern, stepping out, out, and then in a little bit faster, out, out, in, and when we feel like moving faster, we can. Out, out, in, out, in, or out, in, out, in. And pumping your arms or putting your hands overhead will raise your heart rate further. But we're just warming up, so I wanted to show you. And I will put a little variation on this today to help us work on balance. It'll look and sound like this. Out, out, in, lift. Lift, lift. At tempo, it'll sound and look like this. Out, out, in, lift, lift, lift. Out, out, in, lift, lift, lift. Out, out, in, lift. Did you get it yet? I hope so. That's kind of a new thing. It'll work on agility and balance. But we're going to continue warming up. Oh, let me show you the other pattern we're going to do today. If you would, this one moves laterally or side to side. So use your best posture and start out on the right side behind your chair and take 2 steps to the left. And then we're going to lift our left foot 2 times. Right? We can do it slow. Or next time we can do it a little bit faster. Over and up. Over and up. We've done this before. We can move different parts of our body. We can do a little hip action or tippy toes. But let's walk our bodies to the front of the chair and do our first of many opportunities to squat. You can squat however you like, but get your feet close to the chair. Put your weight equal in both legs. Hinge the hips back, but keep the head up and engage your abdominals. This will help your lower back not have to arch too much. And as soon as you're seated, it's a good time to get a sip of water if you're thirsty already. And reminder, when you're getting things down low, step to the side, lean to the side, support your back by bracing with those abdominals and with your arm. All right, let's sit near the edge of our chair. Stretch out that spine. Shoulders in your back pockets. And extend your right leg and then your left. Good. Let's extend both arms. And see how it feels if we brace with our abdominals to support the lower back. To stick that foot out in the air and kind of curl your spine a little. Tuck your tailbone under and enjoy a little lower back mobility. If it doesn't feel good, you can put your heels back down on the ground. But let's try taking our right foot and just circling in one direction with the wrist too, and then the other. Ooh, that was hard. Let's try that with the left. Sit tall again. I found myself slumping. And let's circle. One direction, and then the other. Good. That ankle and wrist mobility is important. Shake it loose for our activities of daily living. Okay, let's tap our toes with the ankles directly below the knees. And let's tap our laps. Feel your shin muscles working? Out, in, out, in. Let's go ahead and move through those elbows and shoulders. You can always go slower if that suits you better. Good, now let's tap our heels and bounce the heels of our hands on our lap. Let's do our heels out and in. Kind of a little funky chicken to go with our disco music today. It's so good to move our bodies, yes? Makes everything feel better for me anyway, and I hope it is for you. All right, let's walk those feet out wide, get a little stretch here. We're putting a gentle pressure here to get us inner thigh stretch. Hinging forward a wee bit, supporting and rolling that upper back stretch. Ooh. Excellent. Walk your feet back together. Take a deep breath, and this is the first time I'm going to ask you of several. Opening your chest. How are you feeling with regards to your intensity? We're gonna use a scale of 1 being the lowest possible intensity, like just sitting in your chair doing nothing, and 10 being maximal intensity, like I have to sit back down because I'm totally out of breath and energy. We are going to shoot for a zone of a 4 to a 7 or 8. That is, I feel great. I feel good. At a 4, I could keep going for a good bit of time. And at a 7 or 8, I couldn't keep going at that rate for too much longer. So that's what we're shooting for. We're gonna get our feet moving with that agility pattern, out, out, in. But look, it works in our chair. So wherever you are, pick your favorite place to keep moving from. Do your best. And whenever you need to, you can take a little break. That's okay. Sure. What do I do with my music box? I gotta have that nearby in case I need to adjust the volume. Are you ready? Oh, it's coming. We are ready. I think. Did I turn it off? I am so sorry, people. No, we're fine. Okay, here we go. Can you hear that beat? It's gonna get a little louder. Okay, so behind your chair, you'll be able to do this, or slightly off to the side. But I'm gonna come out front so you can see my feet a little bit better. But remember, make sure everything's out of your way. And we're gonna start super slow to our right, stepping out and just kind of sinking down, stepping out to the left, kind of sinking down, yeah? I said super slow. And in. Let's do it a little faster. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Let's do it a little bit faster. Out, in. Now, if you want, you can pump those arms. We're going to work on agility, and then we'll go to that little twist that I previewed to you, and we'll work on balance as well. But first, let's get our motors going, our circulation flowing, our footwork going just at the speed that suits you. Out, oops, I somehow got off the beat, but that doesn't matter. I'm moving. I feel good. How do you feel? Do you feel like going faster now? Out, in, out, in. Do your best. Light on your feet. Soft knees, slightly bent knees are easier on the spine. Arms overhead will increase your cardio output. And just slow it down when you're ready. Okay, how did that feel? Did you get your energy up a little from where you started on our perceived exertion scale? Can you talk? Good. All right, let's do that again, and let's try it to the left. Super slow. Super slow to the right. In. Now a little faster. Out, in. Now a little faster. Or tempo. Good. I hope you feel good. This is a super simple pattern. We've done it so many times, but it's effective. Research shows that the ability to move our feet faster when needed reduces our risks of falls. Okay, when you're ready, step on the gas. How fast can your feet move today? I got crazy feet. Crazy hands, if you like. Remember, arms add a lot to the aerobic capacity. Woo, the aerobic training. Slow it down. How are you doing now with your breathing and your heart rate and your intensity level? 1, 4-ish, I hope. We're gonna add a little bit of a challenge, a balance challenge to this. So preferably you're behind your chair. I'm going to move over so just in case I need my chair, because this is challenging for me too. And let's come on back over to the right. And we'll just do our basic out, out, in at tempo. We'll go out, out, in, and then we're going to add that lift, and then we'll switch our lead. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Out, out, in, lift. 2, 3. Out, out, in, lift. Make sure you step out and down, 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 up. Down, 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 up. Now you can always tap your toe down if you need a balance check. You can always touch your chair because you should be near enough to it that you can. Out, out, up. Down, down, up. Now if you wanted to make it bigger, you could just add a little kind of a skippy-doo step. Kind of not really jump, but pretend to jump. Out, out, in, up, up. This is hard for me. I hope it's challenging for you. Let's change that to a hip. Out, 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 and up, 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 out, out, up. Or down wide, up high. Down wide, up. Whew, this is hard. I'm starting to feel it in my legs. How about you? But we're really strengthening our heart and lungs with this little pattern as well. Let's change it up a little bit and kind of make it a hamstring curl. Out, wide, and down, and then low. Whoa, I was listing. Good thing I got my chair here. Out, out, and up, up, up. How are you doing now? Would it be crazy to try this a little bit faster? Let's think about this. Do you want to try it? Let's try it. Out, out, in, up, up, up. Out, out, in, up, up, up. I can only do 2 ups. Out, out, in, and up. Out, out, in, up, up. Out, out, in, up, up. How about you? Out, out, in, up, up. Out, out, in, up, up. Hey, that's good. It's working. I'm getting kind of hot. Not sure how much longer I want to keep going. How about you? Let's march it out. Woo! My legs felt that one. For some reason, this little light keeps going out. And it's my timer, so. All right. Let's keep moving just a little bit. With our out, out, in, one more time. So behind your chair, you'll be able to use it as your check. We're just going to switch our lead on the clap. Out, out, in, into the right, out, out, in, and then clap and go left. We've done this before too. One more time, slow. Faster now. Out, out, in. Got it? At tempo? I hope so. Are you ready? Get set. If you want faster. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Left. Right. Left. I goofed up. You keep going. I can see you. You're doing great. I'll try and get back on track. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. This is hard for me. I know it's challenging for you. Guess what? We've satisfied our good little interval of nearly 8 to 10 minutes of cardiovascular. And if you're having fun, I hope you're having fun. I am too. All right, we're gonna transition to some strength work. So hopefully we'll have a ball, literally and figuratively, and a band. But our best strength exercise, we know, if we could do it pain-free through a small range of motion, squatting, strengthens our hips and our thighs, betters our balance with the right amount of calcium in our diet and vitamin D. Ooh, vitamin D is very important, especially when the sun is not shining so much and we're not outside as much in colder weather. Anyway, with all that, it can help add bone density to our pelvis and our lower back. That's good. All right, I am thirsty. How about you? Stepping to the side, leaning to the side, bracing with your abdominals and your arm. All are ways to spare your lower back any unnecessary risk or discomfort. Okay, we're gonna do some exercises where we use the ball and the tubing or the band. All right, I think I know where we're going. I'll turn this down just a itchy bit. We'll need to have this tubing in our lap and scooch back in your chair to place the ball somewhere near the lower back or the area, the lumbar area of your spine. This lower curve. And we're going to just work on some breathing and bracing with your abdominals like I've been saying. So scooch well back in your chair. Get the ball where you like it. And get the band on your lap because we will add some stuff with that. But first, I want you to relax your abdominals as you inhale. So you'll feel them expand, and then as you exhale, tighten them and push the lower back into the ball. It's a very simple breathing and bracing exercise, but think about it. As you inhale, you'll feel your chest opens a little, the spine opens, and then as you exhale, tighten and kind of push your lower back into the ball. To add to this, I want you to exhale, push into the ball, and push your heels into the ground a bit. Don't tilt your chair. So we're doing some abdominal work, some breath work, and some lower back loosening or limbering. Now we're going to add a chest press to this. So if you've got a tubing with handles, that'll work. If you've got a flat band, that'll work. Just grab the ends, take your time, and get the tubing behind your upper rib cage coming out underneath your arms. This yellow tube doesn't have a lot of tension, so I'm going to grab it very close to my shoulders to add some tension. And I'm going to keep my wrists straight, you should too, as I do that pelvic tilt. Inhale as I bring my hands closer to the body and open the chest. Exhale as we push our lower back into the ball. Dig our heels in. Feel your gluteals activate when you push your feet into the ground. Think about how your abdominals tighten or brace as you exhale. Now we're moving with our own breath. If you're tired, you're almost done, good. If not, let's try a little pulse, but breathe intentionally as if you're smelling your favorite soup on the stove. Exhale as if you're cooling it off, having a tongue twister. And we were pulsing into that ball too. I hope you were. Release the tension on your tube. Go ahead and take that off. You can lay it in your lap again. We're gonna move the ball up a little higher to like in between our shoulder blades. Maybe your chair back doesn't allow it, but somewhere above where it was before, but still in a place where you could solidly scooch back, get some tension on the ball, pull your shoulders down and back, hold on to your seat, don't tip your chair, keep all four legs on the ground as you push into the ball. It's a little higher now. Keep your back straight, long and strong. Dig your heels in, squeeze your gluteals, and exhale as you push the air out of the ball behind you. So this should feel a little different than when we were pushing into the lower back with the previous exercise. Okay, take a break. We're going to, you have a choice of, I'm going to double up my band today. That's a way to get a little more resistance. And grab it about shoulder high or shoulder width. You could do the same thing with a single length of your band. But this is an option to give more resistance if you want it, need it. Keep your wrists straight and row, pulling that tube apart, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Add your pressing into the ball. Keep those wrists straight, back long and strong also. Think of squeezing your shoulder blades around the ball as you row. Dig those heels in and feel your glutes activating. We're working the spinal extensors as well. And my upper back is getting a little bit fatigued. How are you doing? The goal of our strength sets is to feel momentary muscular fatigue so that's when the muscle cells adapt and get stronger. Now we're going to take our ball and we're going to keep that tubing on your lap. We might have a way to use that as well. We're going to tuck the ball underneath the arm. Your palm can be facing the body or up like a tray. I want to grab it with my skin and give that a squeeze. We're going to strengthen the shoulder stabilizers. But I'm going to add a little bit of a side exercise here as well. I probably should have done that first. Now it's a magic act. Tell you what, do your tubing first. Put it under your left foot, loop it out there on the left side of the body, grab it down low, and tilt. We're strengthening the obliques on the right side. If you want, you can also do a suitcase lift. Okay? Now, you know, I did this earlier. There was a reason why I did the ball under the arm first. It's because then you don't have a way to do this. Oh my word. Are you still with me? Let's add that ball squeeze and our suitcase lift with a lateral flexion. This is a lot going on, so you're fine if you're just tilting with your body weight. You're getting stronger with those quadratus lumborum, the long, strong muscles that support your spine and help your balance. You're also strengthening your obliques, the muscles that wrap around your midsection, and the shoulder stabilizers on that right arm. And I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna have to see if I can switch. I'm gonna do something. There, that worked. Now, I'm gonna get it under the left arm. Are you with me? I try to add some variety because it's very important. If we did the same things over and over, they'd be good, but a little bit of a variety with our exercise is good. Get that shoulder squeeze going. Hopefully you can lasso your right foot with one hand. Grab down there a good ways and add that lateral flexion, squeezing of the ball. Adding a little more resistance to strengthen the obliques, and if you like, you can add that suitcase lift. This is hard getting set up. I planned this out, you know. But I don't know why, but when I'm on camera, everything gets a little bit trickier. I just want to do my best for you. I hope you're doing your best for you too. Get that tube out from underneath your foot. Gather up your ball. We're done with these for now. So let's tuck them back. I like to wedge mine in that little space on my chair. But depending on your chair, you might have to put it somewhere where it won't get underneath your feet. For our next little interval of 2 steps to the side, 2 lifts, then 2 to the side, and 2 lifts, right? You can do it in your chair. And if you're in your chair and you really want to get your heart rate up or in the air, you're going to add some arms. If you're getting situated to do this on your feet, double check your area, make sure nothing's in the way. We'll be moving laterally, so make a little space to step 2 to the right and lift your right knee twice, 2 and 2. Now we must be able to touch our chair in case we need a balance check, but we can also tap our toe down. Over to the left and then lift the left. 2 and 2. That makes 4 beats. We could do Y, M, C, A. Y, M, C, A. Wait, was my C backward? Y, M. I'm just messing up all over the place. 2 to the right. 2 right knees. 2 to the left. 2 left knees. All right, we got it. But I'm getting tired of knee lifts. Are you getting tired of knee lifts? Let's do some hip work. Out, out. Try not to tilt your body much. Try to balance a glass of water on your head as you do this. Oops, I had to tap down there. I find these exercises challenging for me, and that's the whole idea. Without any small bit of challenge, we can't expect any change. Change for the better, that is. Okay, my hips are getting tired. I think we're gonna switch over to some hamstring curls. So keep your knee down, dorsiflex your foot. Good. Over to the left and then 2 left hamstring curls. Good. Keep that knee down, chest up. Imaginary glass of water on your head. Good. I hope you're doing good. How are you doing with your breathing? Can you talk? Let me hear you say YMCA. Should we try those arms again? Let's give it a go. YMCA. YMCA. I can't do it. YMCA. Whew. I don't know. But I do know I'm getting my heart rate elevated and I'm having fun. I'm getting tired of these hamstring curls. How about some toe raises? Sort of a fake jump. Let's get the beat. Over, 2, up, 2. Over, 2, up, 2. Over, 2, up, 2. Woo! You got that good circulation going, strengthening your heart and lungs. This is good. so good for you. But if you're not feeling good, you can always make it small. Or you can take a little rest. It's okay. Okay. Now, we're going to try this. This is tempo. We're going to try this a little faster. If you're ready, let's go. Over 2, up 2, over 2, up 2, over 2, up 2, over 2, up 2. Just a little bounce. Fast footwork. 1, 2, over 2, up 2, over 2. That'll get your heart rate up. How are you doing? If you're in your chair, you can do this. Over 2, up 2, over 2, up 2. You can do it. Up, 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 up. Woo! Yeah, I have to slow it down, march it out. Well, how are you doing on our intensity level? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or if you're 10, that means you can't even talk. So you'll need to sit down. But if you're still feeling good, let's try it in 4s. So make your steps smaller. And we'll start out to the right. Here in a second. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, knees again. 4, 3, 2, good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4 knee lifts. Good. We did this before, but in 2s. 4, 3, 2, and over 4, 3, 2, up, 4, up. Don't get too far away from your chair. All right, let's try our hips. Now this is going to be hard. Pull your navel in. Lift, 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 lift. Over. Good, now lift, up, up. Pull the navel in. Head tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. And you've got your chair if you need it. Or you can put your foot down whenever you need. Pull the navel in, stretch the crown of the head up as if you're balancing that imaginary water. We don't want it to tip. Good. All right, I say we take a little break, assess our intensity, stretch our hips if you like, and then let's try that same 4 and 4 pattern at tempo, and then see if we can take it up a little faster. Okay? Are you ready? Just 4 steps, tempo. It's a nice, slightly slower tempo. And then kick your butt. Over, 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 and kick your butt. Or hamstring curl. Nice and slow. Do we want to try it a little faster? Let's see. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, up, 2, 3. Works. Over 4, up 3, because we got to put our foot back down to get over to that other side. Over 2, 3, 4, up 2, 3, 4. Over 2, 3, 4, up, 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 up. I got off the beat. Over 2, 3, 4, up 2, 3, 4, over. It's almost like a little gallop. Whew, I'm tired. March it out. We're going to do that one more way. You can go at your own pace, or we'll try it at tempo, and then we'll try it fast with the toe raises. Okay, let's start slow. Start moving 4 steps. 4, 3, 2, toe raises. Up, up, up. One more at this slow tempo. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach. Up, up. If you're ready, let's do it fast feet. Over 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Soft knees. You're never jumping unless you want to. But it feels like we're jumping. Up, 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 up. Stay on your tippy toes if you can until we move. And I want you to get low here. Low, low, low as you like. Up, up, high as you like. How many more do we want to do? How about 2 more? Up, 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 up. Woo! All right, march it out, catch your breath. My calf muscles got a little tight from those toe raises. So before we sit down, if you're standing, as we slow down our breathing and our heart rate consciously, walk your right foot back. Heel on the ground. Lean forward and stretch that lower leg, Achilles tendon. Even the bottom of the foot gets tight. You've heard of plantar fasciitis. Low impact exercises like walking, anything we're doing here, complemented with some good stretches. And of course, consulting your physician about any kind of musculoskeletal problems. And now we're going to segue to another interval in the chair. So what this means is we're going to begin with squats. Do your best. But while you're doing your squats, think about engaging your abdominals. So brace as if someone's going to pop you in the belly, but they won't. Keep your head up, get your hips back. And do as many of those squats through this safe, comfortable range of motion that you have today as you like. Maybe as many as 10. If you can do a heck of a lot more than 10 squats, time to add a little resistance. Holding some weight or keeping your arms closer to your chest. And I am so thirsty. I plumb forgot to give us a water break after the last strength set. And so it's very, very important we stay hydrated, especially as the cooler weather comes. We still need to, we don't get as thirsty in the cool weather, but we do need water just as much. Okay, we're going to use our ball and our band again. We're going to do some fun and different exercises. Hopefully, I'll help you get set up. Okay, we're going to do some work with the ball at our feet. So let's get that set up first. And grab the band so that it's handy, perhaps in your lap. You will have the double up option with this set of exercises too. So remember, whenever we're leaning forward or hinging forward, you want to keep the head above the level of the heart and brace with your abdominals and your arm. And to support it back, let's scooch back to the chair first. And then we're going to put the ball under the right foot. Now typically when we've got the ball centered under the ankle or the arch, we do these leg presses. Today I want you to try something new. Push into the ball and extend a little bit. It's a small range of motion. And push your heel into the ball. And then bring it back with the knee over the ankle. And keep tension on it the whole way. So we're just going out and in. Great. So we're digging in and breathing at our own pace. You can feel the hamstrings engaging, the glutes as well. You can add a press when you get in, and you add a heel dig when you get out. And you can feel those abdominals when you add a little power press in there, engaging. That's a good thing. All right, we're going to take a break with the leg and set up to do a one-armed press to the side. Grab both handles if you like and hold the tubing with your right hand near your heart. We want to keep tension on the tube as we push out to the side. Keep the body straight and strong, and then add your heel dig And your leg press. Coordinate. This is hard for me to coordinate to keep the pressure on the ball. So I'm working really hard with my abdominals, but you can't see that. I hope you feel it in your torso. Breathe as you press. You could finish off with a little pulse. Inhale as if you're smelling beautiful flowers. Exhale as if you're blowing dandelion fluff. Good, take a break there. And let's take it over to the other side. Let's start with just the legs, give the arms a rest. With the knee over the ankle, over the ball, we could activate the hamstrings and the glutes, but by pushing out and digging in with the heel, it engages your abdominals a little bit more, you might find. So it's a very small range of motion. Hopefully it's not squirting out from under your foot and rolling across your room. I like to hold on, put a little extra oomph on there, holding on to the chair. Breathe at your own pace, but holding your breath will raise your blood pressure unnecessarily. Let's take a break with the leg and put both handles in the left hand. Now if you have a flat tube, you're just gonna hold it like that, right? If it bothers your thumb webbing because you have a band, you can loosely wrap it and that helps take some of the pressure off. But grabbing both handles, right hand near the heart, anchoring the tube, and then the left arm pushing straight out to the side. So this is a tricep shoulder exercise, as well as grip strength. And we can add that leg press, hamstring curl. I have to concentrate on this. All right, this is tricky. So we've been using our pushing muscles in our upper body and of course our hips and hamstrings in the lower body. So let's finish off with a pulse if you like. Digging your heel in as you inhale, punching out to the left, breathing. Awesome. Good, relax, take that tube, just set it in your lap or on your chair, and let's put the ball between our feet. Normally we do our inner thigh squeeze up here, but get the ball closer to the heels than to the toes. Scooch well back into your chair and squeeze the ball. Don't let the knees come to a knock knee position. It's not going to kill you if they do, but try to squeeze with those heels. If you have any pain on the inside of the knees, you can bring the ball up to between the thighs. Good. We've been working on upper body pushing. This is more inner thighs instead of the back of the thighs. Let's take a break with the ball squeeze. You could double up your band or do singular. And here's our upper body option. Keeping tension in the tube, no slack, like a smile. Keep your wrists straight, pull the tubing apart, squeeze those elbows back. Now if you like, add your ball squeeze. Keep your feet on the ground so we don't unnecessarily strain the lower back. But do your best. You could do the rowing just as one exercise. You could do the heel squeezing the ball as one, or you can put them together. And if you're working hard, You're probably running out of steam or running out of energy. I am. I'm going to try one more and a little pulse here. Inhale as if you're smelling beautiful, I don't know, cooking, your favorite aroma. And exhale as if you're sighing relief. Okay, one more exercise. And I'm going to get a little sip of water because I'm thirsty. I think I got behind when we skipped that one little water break. Keep the ball down there. Oh yeah, this is a good one. We're going to do one more exercise. Feet up on the ball. Both. Hold on to your seat. Keep your band handy. Can you get both feet on there? Scooch well back in your chair so your lower back is supported, and push. Don't push keep your all four chair legs secure on the floor. Push into it. Push. Okay, now, if you want, we're going to add to that double leg press. We're going to pretend we're on a kayak ride. Keep a little tension here. So we're just keeping the same amount of tension between our hands as we dig our heels in and dip our kayak paddle. Pull the navel in. Rotate the rib cage. Careful, clear your elbow of the edge of your chair. Different strokes. We're doing kayak strokes. Let's try a little canoe stroke over here on the left, or the other left. Dig your heels in. Keep the tension. Let's try it on the other side. Canoe strokes. Good. All right. Relax. We've done a lot of work today. I wanted to finish off with a balance exercise, but let me first take this ball and you two over to the side before you bend over to pick it up. Supporting with your arm, bracing with your abdominals helps. Spares your lower back. Okay, so what we're going to do here is a standing balance exercise, and we're just going to use grip strength if we want while we're balancing. So remember, you can, if you can't palm the ball with one hand, you'll hold it and balance it. And all we're going to do is try to get on one leg and balance. So this leg will be, the left leg will be stationary, and we'll just lift up either to a kickstand or a balance, and we'll squeeze that ball. Squeeze, and we'll lift that toe. Okay? And then if you want, you can add a toe raise. Did you see that? So you could do that seated. It's only going to take about 30 seconds on the right and 30 seconds on the left. Standing near your chair, weight is in your left foot, ball is in your right hand. You could pull up to the kickstand of your right foot. And then give that ball a squeeze, breathe. If you want to float your right foot in the air, lift your toe as you squeeze. Lift your toe as you squeeze. If you want, you can try to come up to your tippy toe and strengthen that left ankle and calf. You could stabilize and put that kickstand down, but do your best. Just a couple more. I'm giggling at myself because it's hard. Didn't even take 30 seconds for me to get that leg tired. And that's the goal of these strength exercises, is to feel like we're done. And then our body will adapt, given we rehydrate, get good nutrition. Let's come on over to the left side of the chair, hold the ball with the left. So you could just be working on grip strength, squeezing that ball. You can be working on balance, putting your weight in your right leg and lifting up to the kickstand of your left foot, squeezing as you exhale. Or you could try floating that left leg and lifting the toes, dorsiflexing each time. Or you could even try to come up on the tippy toe, and if that's too hard, you could put that kickstand back down and help a little. We're doing calf raises to strengthen the feet, the calf, and the ankles because they're really important for our balance. We're done with the ball. We're done with almost everything except for our cool down stretch. We're going to do a second set of calf stretches. We squeezed one in there earlier, but we did a lot of that quick work. We're asking a lot of our feet, ankles, and calves when we do that. So if you can, walk that left leg back, pace the heel on the ground, and lean forward. And if you can, hinge and into that left hip and kind of sit down in it. Sometimes you have to narrow your stance to do that. Keep pushing into the heel with the knee bent, and that'll stretch the soleus muscle and the bottom of your foot. Now let's get the right leg back, pace the heel on the ground. The knee is straight as we lean forward. And this stretch is for the gastrocnemius, which is the outer two teardrop shaped muscles in your lower leg. And then keep your heel pasted on the ground. Shift your weight into that right rear hind quarter. Sit down, bending the knee slightly to stretch the underlying calf muscle, the soleus, and the bottom of the foot a little bit more and a little bit differently, because both of those muscles work hard when we walk. So have a seat. With the slow balance work and the stretches, your heart rate and your breathing naturally have come down a bit, but let's work on a little bit more breathing and stretching. So near the edge of your seat, breathing in ideally through your nose and out through relaxed, pursed lips, kind of like blowing through a little straw. And as you inhale, fill your lungs, open your shoulders, chest, and spine. As you exhale, close your shoulders, chest, and spine. Interlace those fingers. Let's do that again. Going at your own pace through your full, safe, comfortable range of motion, as always. Maybe extending our arms overhead, widening out our stance, and stretching. We can gently grab that left wrist. Breathe deep, expand your ribs. And then the other way, gently grabbing the right wrist. Stretching through the obliques, opening the spine laterally with big, deep breath. Good. This stretch here again, knees and toes pointing the same direction. Hinging somewhat forward, but keeping the head above the level of the heart. Rolling that shoulder. Breathe deep into the back of your ribs and between your shoulder blades. And try the other one. So putting the muscles on stretch and then furthering the stretch gently with a deep breath. Excellent. Let's stretch out the hamstrings. Inhale, lift. Hinge forward, toes and fingers up. And then down. And the other side. Did you hear that? That was my knee clicking. It was just the normal noises. When we hinge forward, do transfer the weight to that lat and let the arm come down, lift the toes up. If you can't touch your toes, it's not a problem. Dorsiflex them closer to your nose, however, to develop this hamstring stretch. Good. Okay, we're running out of time. So I love this stretch for lengthening the front of the thigh and the hip flexor. If you don't love this stretch, you can work on your breathing or substitute any other stretch. But take your time and support as you gradually get that left leg back and gradually lengthen your spine up with your breath. Filling your lungs from the bottom to the top, and exhale. Stretching through the side towards your chair. Perhaps hinging at the elbow to stretch through the triceps, lifting the elbow toward the ceiling. And come out of that. Take your time, and we'll finish with that same stretch facing the other way. It helps to get that leg back, to go very slowly while hinging forward and supporting on the lap. Relax the foot, relax the thigh, let it be dead weight, knee drifting toward the floor as you inhale, filling your lungs from the bottom to the top. Exhale, leaning toward your chair. If you like, you can hinge at the elbow and inhale as you lift that elbow toward the ceiling. Feeling the stretch on the back of the upper arm or the triceps. All right. Take a couple moments sitting back in your chair to breathe mindfully, resting your hands in your lap. Maybe thinking of nothing at all. If you were a computer, I want you to delete all your cookies and erase your browsing history and turn it off. And just relax your face, relax your mind, relax your body, and just breathe. Relax your abdominal muscles to allow the lungs to fill from the bottom to the top. Every inhale is an effortless, energizing wave of oxygen going to every cell of your body. And every exhale is an opportunity to relax, release, or reboot. Sometimes the best solution when we're having technical difficulties is to just turn the device off, walk away for a minute, and then come back and try it again. That's my favorite solution. And hey, this hour went by so quickly. I just wanted to encourage you to keep up the good safety measures. Wear your mask, social distance. Don't go to large gatherings. I'm probably preaching to the choir, but as we enter October and flu season, oh, reminder, did you get your flu shot? I got mine this past week. I got it at my doctor's office. My insurance paid for it. You can go to the little pharmacies all around if you can't get to your doctor. And seniors, there may be a backlog on the senior version of the flu shot, so talk to your doctor. But keep up your diligence and keep it safe and simple. Until next time, bye.